Chad Shannon, Shannon Strength, week 10, lower body number 1. Just some pre-comp leg accessories. No big plan today. Decided to go with the pendulum squat. Somebody had the Smith machine tied up. I was going to do just squats in the Smith machine just to kind of limit that range of motion, just focus on pressing with my legs. I thought, my second favorite was probably, well, I decided to go with the pendulum squat. And I'd never really maxed this thing out. So this is actually a PR right here. 5 reps at 540. That's the plate weight. Who knows what it actually is on my shoulders there. And I've learned to use that very bottom pin on the pendulum squat as a safety. I figure that's deep enough to go. And I like that better than the leg press. Because the leg press, there's really no safeties. Unless the stops. But I don't think those let you go deep enough. So I kind of like this setup. I can go to that very last pin, and I feel that's sufficiently deep for anything strongman related. So this is definitely a PR here, 630. Probably could have done another jump, but I was cool with this. I didn't actually was starting to feel a little sore. I didn't want to get too sore before the contest. You know, it's Tuesday. I compete on Saturday, so I should have enough time to recover from this. And again, this wasn't like balls to the wall max effort. This was just dig a little deep, get 5 reps. I mean, I felt it. I was working, but it wasn't like max effort squat. You know, not that kind of strain. There really wasn't a ton of strain here. Not bracing so hard my eyeballs are popping out or anything. So that was pretty cool. So I've got more potential on the pendulum squat. Again, I'd love to know really what that equates to. You know, there was, like I said, 630 pound of plates. So, all right, and just I did one set of accessory moves. This was it. One set of Bulgarian split squats. I used the high side of the box, get a good stretch on that contralateral or the opposite rectus femoris. Right, the part of the quad that actually crosses the hip and the knee joint. And I feel a pretty good stretch there. Plus, it gave me a good stretch on the same side, the ipsilateral glute. Again, I was just pretty quick tempo. Just want to get them over with. A set of 10 of these just feels like a set of 100. It's like they go on forever. Alright, so yeah, I kept that short and sweet. One set of those. Again, just trying to stay loose for competition. I don't want to get too crazy sore or fatigued, or and then just did a body weight. I hadn't done these in a while. Glute ham raises. Usually pretty good staple my leg accessories or deadlift accessories type stuff. You know, glutes. And sometimes I'll do like a Russian contraction on these. So when I come up to the top, I'll actually bend my knee and pull my butt. And so my knee and my butt are kind of, or my torso will be parallel to the wall. But today I just did the gluteal part, just the horizontal plane there, and kind of like my low back stretch out a few times. Actually, I can usually pop my low back when I bend over like that, so I felt pretty good on the low back. And again, nothing strenuous, just trying to stay loose, get some blood flow to the area. And another staple of my leg accessories typically, you know, of course, usually use some dumbbells, just a lunge. And what I did, the mats in the gym are about 4 feet wide. I was going from one mat to the other mat. I could have went just a little, maybe like a step further. It got me like my mid arch on the line of the next mat, and got a little more stretch in my glute. But this was okay. Again, I'm not working on bodybuilding techniques or anything. Just trying to stay game ready. I feel like if I just took a whole week off and did nothing, I'd go into a contest so flat. It's like I didn't even train for it. So I just have to do a little something through the week. And I do have to kind of check myself not to go overboard like the pendulum squat. I probably may have went a little too heavy on that today. But I was just kind of curious. I'd never had really played around with it much to max it out. And apparently didn't max it out today. Alright. And then just one more exercise to go here. I'll wrap everything up with a set of reverse hypers, just 90 pounds on there. Again, these are good low back, gluteal. Works basically the opposite direction of the glute ham raise. You know, the torso stationary instead of the torso being the moving part. This is set 10 here, and then after I wrap these up, I just went and did like 10 minutes on elliptical level 1. Nothing strenuous, just getting some blood flow, range of motion. And wrapped everything up in an hour. But nothing like, fast paced or intense. Alright, guys, that's all I got.